Andreas.
Hi.
Andreas, a warm welcome to the interview session. And could you please give us a brief description of Alwatch, like what it is all about and what you are doing?
Yeah. So in brief terms, Alwatch, we're a technology company based in Norway. Was founded in 2002, originally with monitoring electrical installations, and later it's been sort of the use cases has expanded. I think we started with IoT technology in 2014.
Okay.
And then we really started working with the aluminium industry in 2017 or 18, with Alcoa as the first customer in that segment.
Okay, that's pretty nice. So,
So we've been working in the aluminium industry for quite some time now already. So in terms of what we do in Alwatch, we're a IoT system provider, so Internet of Things. That means wireless sensors. We have a gateway and a cloud solution, and where you can access data either in the cloud on your laptop or tablet or phone, or we also have open APIs so that our customers can connect to the solution through and get the data into their systems. We see that this is quite important in the aluminium industry or in the heavy industry, that it's important that they own the data, and they do. We don't take ownership to the data, and that the data is freely available for use in other systems as well, and we don't have any sort of lock-in mechanism, so it's completely open.
Okay, that's really nice. So, what do you think are the future trends, like you particularly see in using digital technologies within the aluminium industry as a whole?
Yeah.
Like, because now everybody is transforming towards digitalization. So what do you think particularly would help the aluminium industry?
Yeah, so I think we're already starting to see these trends emerge, that getting more sensors in, more data, being much more data driven than before.
Right.
Starting to being much more data driven and start to challenge assumptions and sort of old truths. They're starting to verify them with the data as well. So typically the people working in the aluminium industry and the operators, they know what they're doing, because it has worked up until now as well. But they're seeing now that they to get to the next level, they have to add some data to as a basis for this expertise, so the operators can then use the data and their experience to make even better decisions and run these processes. So that's one of the trends. So getting more sensors, more data in place, and then of course using data analysis to interpret the data. So we're going to see much more use of statistical tools, machine learning, artificial intelligence.
Right.
And I think this is a very interesting topic, and it's important when you start using these analysis tools that you have a very, very good grasp of what you're doing, and because then you can easily make mistakes using these AI and machine learning tools, but when they are used properly, you get a lot of value out from them.
True, absolutely.
So, and then I think one of the other trends that we're seeing is that in general, using the digital tools, more digital reporting systems and workflows, and out in the pot lines or the cast houses, you're seeing trying to reduce the amount of manual operations being done. both in terms of measurements, but also in operation. So more robots or assisted operations. So automated cranes. You can starting to see the automated guided vehicles driving hot metal from the pot lines to the cast houses, or moving anodes around. So starting to see a lot of automation or robotification in the industry as well.
Right. Okay, that's good. So you were talking about sensors that you make, which actually, as I've heard, that it actually reduces the man hours. If when something is going wrong somewhere, you can sense it, and so and you said that all these, how it will be impactful for the brands in the aluminum industry. So going by that line, so can you name a few organizations in the aluminum industry where your IoT devices has actually played a very important role, like a kind of case studies that you can highlight?
Yeah, and one of them is in the press release that we already have. So Hydro have been they're using the cathode bar temperature sensor now.
Okay.
And I'm not sure how much I can say about the details. But they have used the sensors, and they've used the data to uncover some incidents and sort of taken action based on the data that we have delivered. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say much more than that, unfortunately.
That's okay. We understand. Yes.
But and on other use cases, so that's the challenge I have. So I can't really pair a name and a use case, but I can say that in general, in the aluminum industry, Hydro, Alcoa, and Rio Tinto are already customers.
Okay.
And both in Norway and globally. So I think we have delivered sensors to most Alcoa sites around the world.
Okay.
And we're also talking to quite a lot more aluminum companies right now, and there's especially an interest for the cathode bar temperature solution. So now we're talking to aluminum smelters all over the world regarding that solution.
Okay.
I think, and we're actually seeing in the past week, since you published the press release, so got even more interest. So it seems like our circle is doing a very good job. So
thank you. Actually, we are coming up with a new report, which is basically how digital transformation is affecting the aluminum industry in all good ways. So how aluminum industry is gradually moving towards digitalization. So we would definitely want you to take a close look at the copy and give your thoughts, give your ideas, because it covers almost like all the IoT related stuff that now people are actually imparting in their smelters or in the production areas or in their organizations. It was great talking to you. Thank you, Andreas. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.